in this conversation that we're having here today, we're talking about someone that is going into a relationship with somebody else, knowing that they are the only person who knows that this other person is not their person. So the person who is getting married, or the person who is going into the situation, is of the assumption that we are on the same page. You are my soulmate. We're in this together. But really, you have a belief or an idea that I am not up to par, that I am not your first choice, that I am not the person that you actually wanted to be with. And therefore, that's where the settling comes in. Okay. So I know all three of you guys are married, but so let's flip the script on you. We'll start with you, Nomalingo. Let's say your husband says, I love you, but you were not my first choice. I wanted Susie, but Susie wouldn't have me. And so you were the next best thing. What would you say? How would you feel about it? Is that something that you can make work?
The thing is, I am his best choice because Susie wasn't a choice for him. Neither is Naomi Campbell. I mean, that I'm just aging myself because I don't even know who the hot chicks are right now. I don't know who's hot right now, Rihanna or whatever. He can't have Rihanna or whatever. I'm what's realistic for him, and I'm the best that he can do within the confines of what he can do. So no, I don't have a problem with that. And the other thing is, sometimes there is like physical attraction, and you know you're very physically attracted to a person, but you know that there's no longevity. It's just an attraction, and it's like, oh, that's my, that's the person I want, I really like, or whatever, all of that. But again, with maturity, you can feel hot for somebody, and you know it'll blow over. And you know that when you're making a decision where you're supposed to stick it out for the rest of your life, raise children with that person, make major decisions, take care of aging parents, be broke, have money, make whatever, all of those things. When you put all of that together, and you pick me because you thought of all those things, I am your best choice. I don't really think that this whole thing of, well, I like so-and-so and I'm so hot for so-and-so, I couldn't have her, so now I'm going to settle for you. No, I'm also settling for you too, because there are things about you that, they're not that great, but the things that I love about you and that I appreciate about you are the things that I think can work in the long run. I think you can raise children with me. I think that we can do things together that will last. I think we'll have meaningful memories, all of that. So I'm sorry. I just don't like that word settling. I actually just don't like it, because it just shows that people don't understand what a long-term relationship is, and people don't understand what marriage is and what building a family is.
Okay, Dr. Sabrina, what about you? What do you think that men and women look at settling different? Because when I listen to Nomaling and I listen to Dr. Alicia, it's lollipops and unicorns. Like, it's gonna be okay. We're not settling. But men think that, like, as a woman, we know, or we don't feel quite that way. We're getting protection, covering and doing all the things. But men can potentially think differently if they thought that Susie was the best that they could do. Even as the woman, we know